All right, let's talk about the Lions. Right now, they're the hot team. Last week it was the Dolphins, but the Lions, you got to think about it. You got Gibbs, which we've already discussed. You've got Montgomery. You've got St. Brown. You've got Jameson Williamson coming back, right? They have all these offensive superstars. Do we start these guys every week as, these Lions guys, or do we sit them like Jamar? I say you got to keep starting him. You're saying sitting. He's going to have that breakout. You can't miss it.
But the thing is, Kyle Pitts was meant to have that breakout. Everyone's still waiting and dying on the Kyle Pitts hill. Like, sometimes it just doesn't happen. Remember, for a running back, one of his big red flags coming into the season was his weight. And when Montgomery went down and he got used as a running back, he didn't do that well.
Yeah.
He didn't do well at all. He didn't do well as an actual running back.
We should sit him, but he just has that talent that he's going to break out. And your Pitts example, man, he got 6 points this week. He's killing me. Why won't the Falcons trade for Cousins?
Oh, so just on the quick, because I saw what Johnny put, I went to that game yesterday, and I had a recording on my phone, and it was a red zone drive, if I'm not mistaken, for the Falcons on my end of the stadium. I zoomed in on Kyle Pitts and recorded every single one of his plays where Ridder didn't even look his way. And the one time he looked his way properly was that pick six, and it was an awful, awful throw. Honestly, that Ridder is disgusting. The head coach is worse. And I've recorded him. I've recorded every single play. And Kyle Pitts is beating his guy. He's gonna. He's like the biggest giant on the field. My wife was with me and said, "Oh, who's that number 8? He's massive." I was just like, yeah. That's the guy I'm going to cry over in half an hour's time.
I've stuck with him for 3 years now, and oh my gosh, I think
Super Gibbs has got it right. Super Gibbs has got it right. Back on to Jamar Gibbs.
Let's go to the next Lion, Johnny.
Super Gibbs has got it right about Jamar Gibbs. He'll boom on your bench and bust in your lineup. That is facts.
Exactly, 100%. What about Jameson? Is he an automatic start, or are you going to sit him for a while?
His start is in start right now, because I'll
give you 2 weeks.
If it was a few weeks, yeah. I'm just going to check when their bye week is. Oh, they've still got a bit of a way to go till their bye week. I'd say you've got Carolina, the Bucks, then the Ravens and the Ravens, and then the Raiders. I'd say get him a run out in the first 2 games, and then I reckon before the bye. I reckon if he starts showing like a good attention from Goff and stuff after the bye, I think you'd start him the whole way, because he's just the talent, isn't he?
Yeah, he's definitely got talent. He showed that when he did play in the last 6 games of his rookie year, and I think he can definitely put up the numbers. But St. Brown, man, I love that guy, the Sun God. Yeah,
Johnny's right though.
I think he's still going to be the number 1 guy. I think Williams is going to be a boomer bust guy. Right? He's a deep threat.
Yeah, to throw a question back to Johnny from what he said, if he wants to jump back in, I'd start him because he's going to open more up for the Sun God, but then surely you just start St. Brown and not start Jameson Williams.
Yeah.
Well, no, I would obviously start on my fantasy team. I would start the Sun God. I wouldn't start Williams, because it's just you don't know what you're going to get. He had that one catch, his first catch for a long touchdown, but he probably had a bet in it. That's why he got suspended again. But I just all they need to do is every now and again take a deep shot for him and then they're thinking, yeah, we need to keep some back there. Then that opens up more space for the Sun God because he can
Yeah,
do everything.
I'm
If
on
he
the
can
same
stay
route,
fit,
man.
he can do everything. You know what I mean?
Impressive.
I don't have enough of him, and I probably should have done, but I was always more worried about he was going to get injured every 2 weeks. But he
Yeah,
seems
I
to
would
battle
sit
through it.
Williams. So sit Gibbs, sit Williams. Who do we got next?
Yeah, at least till the
Nobody's
bye.
sitting the
See
next
what
one.
you're doing.
Montgomery. I'm
Oh.
going to say sit Montgomery, but he's one of those boomer bust guys. I think 1 week he's going to put up 35 fantasy points. The next week he's going to give you 6. Yeah. What are you thinking on this one, Johnny?
Oh, I'll be starting him. Well, I would be if I had him.
You'll start him.
Because they play that well that opens up for the running back. You know what I mean? Look at Williams last year. You know what I mean? They'll get the passes down to the 1-2 yard line. Boom, Montgomery runs it in. That's what Williams. That's what they do. They open it up so well that you have to watch the Sun God. You have to watch the passer and the tight end. With Laporta, he's doing absolutely brilliant as well. That opens up lanes. And Montgomery's a hard runner. I mean, he was good. I liked him when he was with the Bears, but he seems to have stepped up another level here. So
Super Gibbs.
You know what I
Super
mean?
Gibbs has just said the same as well. What you've just said, Johnny. Williams and St. Brown are just going to open things up for Montgomery to come. I'd definitely start him because it's 3 games he's played, 13, 12, 34. Like, they're still good numbers. They're better than Gibbs's numbers, so...
He's a solid RB2 choice, 100%.
Well, on the Gibbs part, I did, on my home league, it's a non-PPR, I did actually drop Gibbs this week. Unfortunately, it was for Aaron Bloody Jones. So there wasn't much of it. Although I'm surprised Aaron Jones is walking after that stupid bloody pass. It got him really tripled, like somersaulted over. Like that was a mental pass. Like getting back from injury and getting your star running back that pass was just awful. But it was only, but non-PPR, there was only like a 3-point difference. So it wasn't really too bad.